Hey friends, this is your host and brother Soumya welcoming you back to another video of PL Canvas. As the season has finally started and much awaited second game week has reached its conclusion, in this video I am going to discuss and do further analysis for the game week 3. But first, let's see how the team has performed in the second game week and then we'll do the analysis for the upcoming game week transfer, probable lineup and many more. But before starting, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please click on the subscribe button. Also make sure to enable the bell icon button decided to keep updated of the upcoming videos. Now coming to the performance for our second game week. Starting with the goalkeeper, West Ham and Aguilar registered the first clean sheet of the campaign against a poor Palace attack, with the Frenchmen haven't had much to do with just 2 attempts on target throughout the match. With a consecutive 2-0 victory against Aston Villa, Saliba recorded his second clean sheet of the campaign, with the Frenchman providing 5 tackles, 1 interception and 4 clearances against the Villains. Despite of a promising start in the opening 20 minutes, the Magpies struggled with the inexperienced backline, allowing Bournemouth in taking control of the match, with the Cherries drawing the first blood. However, Dan Burn has proved to be a threat during the set piece, with the England international registering 2 attempts on target only to be denied a good reflex stop from Bournemouth keeper, with the centre back cautioned with another yellow card in consecutive weeks. Defensively, the centre back has provided 2 tackles, 2 interceptions, 2 goal line clearance, and also winning 4 aerial duels. Palace had lost the second game in a row, with the Hammers scoring 2 quick second half goals. In spite of being deployed as an attacking fullback, the Colombian had not been at his best in the attacking half, managing just 3 crosses in the opposition box. On the defensive end, the right back had managed to put 3 tackles, 1 interception, 1 goal line clearance, winning 1 aerial duel as well. Moving on to the midfield, with a 2-0 victory against Brentford, Liverpool managed the perfect start to the campaign, with Mohamed Salah registering his second goal of the season in as many matches, with the winger having 3 attempts on target with a successful pass completion of 87.9%. Anthony Gordon struggled during the first half against Bournemouth, with the Magpies number 10 ineffective, registering no shots. However, Newcastle followed a more offensive approach, with the England international attempting 2 shots on target, providing 4 key chances, 4 crosses, and ending with scoring the only goal in a 1-all draw. With Everton missing key players in the defensive line, Spurs were on point, taking advantage of the situation, with Spurs captain Son having found the back of the net twice on a 4-0 victory over the Toffees. Apart from the goal, the number 7 had 3 attempted shots, creating 1 key chances, 2 crosses, with a pass completion of 77.1%. Palace new signing Daichi Kamada was benched in the second game week, with Oliver Glasner preferring Odson Edward partnering with Ajay in number 10 role. However, the Japanese international on the second half but couldn't inject much of an impact, replacing Jefferson Lerma with the midfielder deployed in a more of a number 8 position. Arsenal also continued their perfect start with a 2-0 victory against Aston Villa. However, Declan Rice failed to earn any attacking returns, also cautioned with a yellow card for a tackle on Morgan Rogers. Apart from that, Rice has registered 1 attempt on target, winning 2 aerial duels, creating 1 key chance, finishing with a successful pass completion of 93.3%. Coming to the forward, Haaland registered his 7th Premier League hat-trick against Ipswich, with the forward having an XG of 1.79 with an expected goal involvement of 1.83, registering 7 attempts on target, and finishing off with Nottingham Forest, registering their first victory of the season with a 1-0 win against newly promoted Southampton. Unfortunately, Wood couldn't find his name on the score sheet. However, the New Zealand international had 3 attempts on target, creating 1 key opportunity, winning 2 aerial duels. So, with 7 goals and 2 clean sheets, the team was able to surpass the game week average of 69 points with 88 points on the board, with the leap in game week rank from 3 million in game week 1 to just over a million. Now, coming to the transfer, although the team put up a decent total in both the game weeks, However, would like to address certain areas of the squad with two free transfers left, making one change for the upcoming game week. With Oliver Glasner not impressed with Daichi Kamada's performance in Game Week 1, seeking for patience from midfielder to get adapted to the Premier League, leading to the midfielder being dropped from the starting 11 in Game Week 2. And now, with 25 million signing of forward Eddie Nketiah from Arsenal, there's a high chance Kamada's minutes could be affected in a more advanced role. Inspired, Glasner would be tempted to use the Korean international in a more deeper role, partnering Wharton in the upcoming game weeks. So, would like to get him replaced with Aston Villa's Morgan Rogers, with Villa starting off with a decent run of fixtures from the upcoming game week as they face Leicester, Everton, Wolves, and Ipswich, the upcoming four fixtures. Talking of Rogers, the midfielder is ranked fourth among the expected goals and expecting assists, and fifth in expected goals involvement among the Villa squad so far. And this number could improve in the upcoming game weeks as Villa face five teams with fixtures difficulty ranking of two out of the next seven. So, considering with just a change, let's look at how the team would be set up for the upcoming game week. No changes between the post and sticking with Alphonse Aliola, West Ham having suffered a defeat in the first game week and a win plus clean sheet in the second, the Hammers could be set for game week 3. However, facing Manchester City will not be an easy task and expecting clean sheet would be very optimistic. However, would like Aliola to be at his career best, making those crucial save points as City had 25 attempts in last two game weeks with 10 of those on target, scoring 6 in the process. Moving to the defense, after dominating performance against Aston Villa with two consecutive clean sheets in as many weeks, Arsenal welcome Brighton at the Emirates with the presence of William Saliba, Gabriel, and David Raya being key for the stable backline. Talking of Frenchman's individual performance, the Arsenal number 2 had provided 9 tackles, 7 clearance, and won 4 aerial duels in these two game weeks. Under new manager Fabien Huilier, Brighton had a bright start to the season, winning both of the games, scoring 5 goals. However, Game 3 would prove to be a real test as they take on the league's best defense coming in week. Palace have suffered back-to-back defeats and they face a stern test against Chelsea, with Chelsea having found a new direction under Enzo Maresca, putting 6 past Wolves last time. However, the selection of Daniel Munoz for Game Week 3 is more of an offensive purpose, with Wolves having created 5 big chances, having failed to make the best out of the team, with the Glasner preferring the wingback in a more advanced role compared to his partner Tyreek Mitchell on the other end, with the defender also on set piece duties, would consider my chances from the fixture. A change in back three, replacing Danburn, is Anton Robinson from the bench, as Fulham take on the newly promoted Ipswich Town, with Ipswich haven't had the best of starts as they concede 6 goals in the two game weeks with an expected goal concede ratio as high as 2.99. Meanwhile, Fulham have a decent defensive record so far, conceding 4 big chances in the two games, creating 3 big chances against Leicester. Onto the midfield. With 2 goals in 2 games, Salah faced an away trip to Manchester United, with the Egyptian holding an impressive record against the Red Devils with 11 goals and 4 assists in the 13 league appearances, having not blanked at Old Trafford since 2021 season, which also includes a hat-trick in 2021-22 season in a 5-0 victory against United. With new signing Dominic Solanke unavailable due to ankle injury, Heung-min Son have been deployed as a false nine against Everton, and same could be expected against Newcastle too. With Magpies missing key members in defense, the Spurs captain possesses decent record against the weakened opposition with 5 goals and 4 assists in 16 league appearances. Having found the net against the Cherries, Anthony Gordon makes it to the starting 11 as well, with the Magpies creating 4 big chances against Bournemouth, however missing 3 of those. On the other hand, with back-to-back victory against the newly promoted Leicester and blunt Everton attack, Spurs defense face a tough test to keep out the Newcastle attacking duo, with the North London side conceding 4 big chances against Leicester. New signing Morgan Rogers makes it to the starting 11 with Leicester Villa's next opponent. The Foxes have conceded 5 big chances so far, considering 11 shots on target, with an expected goal concede ratio of 1.78. On the other hand, Rodgers have had 5 attempts on target, with 3 of them coming against a sturdy Arsenal defense, creating 4 big chances so far. And completing the midfield with Declan Rice, although the central midfielder haven't had any attacking returns, but the England international had 2 attempts on target, creating 2 key chances, 7 crosses, averaging a successful pass completion of more than 94%. So with the mindset, moving on to the forward, with no return in the second game week, despite of registering 3 attempts on target and creating 1 big chance against the Saints, it would be a near perfect time for Nottingham Forest and Chris Wood to face Wolves. After Gary O'Neill's side conceded 6 goals against Chelsea, losing key figures this summer, with new players still getting adjusted to the tactics and new environment, considering 7 big chances so far with 8 on target, running at an expected goal considering ratio of 1.56. And finishing off with last week hat-trick hero Erling Haaland with sitting number 9, already having 4 goals with an expected goals of 1.79 and an expected goal involvement ratio of 1.83. Now, coming to the captaincy, not many options this week. However, few good fixtures with Son facing Newcastle United, Salah versus United, Chris Wood versus Wolves, but to stick to a more of a safer option with City facing an away trip to West Ham, with Hammers having a new backline and still adapting to the tactics of the new manager. Meanwhile, looking at history, Haaland having a fond memories at the London Stadium with the Norwegian haven't blanked in the last 2 years. Hopefully, the trend continues. And that's all for the analysis. Make sure to keep an eye at the comment section. If any further changes are made, we'll keep posted there. Also, if you like this video, do smash the like button and share it with your friends, colleagues, families, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, share your thoughts of the possible changes, transfers, captaincy pick, and any other suggestions you want to convey on this video. Feel free to share in the comment section and let me know what possible changes or any strategies you're thinking of for the upcoming game week. Let's make it an interactive session. Till then, take care, tada, goodbye. Meet you with the updates from the upcoming game week. Stay tuned to the channel and let's make the journey interesting.